Maybe how much have you been involved within that market, and how come we never saw Kenyan actors in the Dodoma trailer?
Oh,
Pressure.
I'm in the trailer.
No, actors, not directors. Eh?
So
Not
no,
directors
but
and
I
producers.
was an actor in the film.
Ah, okay. Were you on the trailer?
I was an actor in the film.
What?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Maybe.
We'll see.
Yeah.
I
Maybe.
think you could see me.
Yeah. Maybe we need to watch. Maybe we need to watch the film. You know, to be able to see you. So besides you, was there any other Kenyan actor in the movie,
or someone from Nakuru?
No. So let me tell you my experience with that. And I see like I'm freezing. I don't know if you can still.
No, we can hear you. We can hear
We
you.
can hear you.
Okay, so my experience with reaching out to the cast or actors and actresses in Kenya was really difficult. Everyone, and I kid you not, to the very last day of filming, I attempted to reach out. Nobody was accepting to work with me because I'm a known producer. The film is being shot in Tanzania. There's a negative connotation about films coming out of Tanzania. They're called bongo movies. But when you watch Dodoma, it is not a bongo movie. It is not just any other African movie. It's a movie that's actually really well done. And, you know, all the people that came to the premieres, they could speak about it. So that to me is a stigma that I want to also help remove, because I think talent is talent no matter where it's coming from. And to have a group of seasoned actors that are not recognized for the work they're doing just because of the location of the film, that is something that rubs me off the wrong way.
Now, talk to us a little bit more about that. When you talk about there's a reputation that bongo movies have in Kenya, this is new, you know, like, because I personally watched bongo movies, you know, like growing up for a very long time. But you say there's a reputation issue with bongo movies amongst Kenyan actors. Talk to us about that, because that's something that I think is new to most of the listeners and most of us.
So I think a lot of people don't know this, but when you look at territory or regions that produce a lot of films, you will see a very similar story. Either they're coming out of South Africa, they're coming out of Nigeria, or they're coming out of Kenya or Ghana or whatever. But if you remember very well, films originated in South Africa and Nigeria, or South Africa, then Nigeria, and then Nigeria kind of, you know, took over. And so everyone that was sourcing product to sell was going to Nigeria to get it in South Africa. And so now the other countries are coming up. So right now, Tanzania is like maybe on the bottom of the list when it comes to films being sourced for the market. And I think that's something people don't really know. It's something I obviously did not know, because when you're looking to invest in something, that is something that would be very imperative for you to know, so that you can know where you're going to take your product. So now that I'm on this side of post-production and marketing, I'm learning very quickly that territory and regions matter a lot. It's like buying a house in the right location. Is it close to a school? Is it close to the grocery store? So that's kind of how the film industry is. And it's not a linear process. So just because you have a product, it doesn't mean that it's going to sell. You have to have the right person sourcing for you, distributing for you. I mean, you will see films on streaming services that are not up to par, but they're there because someone is behind and pushing that product. So yeah, it's not something I can fix. I don't think I'll be able to fix that, but I can bring this talent up and showcase it and package it in a different way. So hopefully that stigma can wear off, where we can look at all African films and appreciate all territories, no matter where the film is shot. You know what I mean? Okay. So, you know, that's something that took me aback, you know, when I was in post-production.
Okay, all right. And a couple of comments coming here, you know, like just based on on some of what you've been telling us. You know, and we can see Brown Sugar is already online. Sleo Dwar, karibuni sana. Sambaza anasema nakupatia salamu nyingi. And then we have Ida Alicia, who has been in the Kenyan, you know, like acting scene and in the Kenya film industry. She says that I know Kenyan actors have been heavily exploited in the past. That could be a reason why they are extra careful to work with the newer people in the market. So maybe that's an opinion from someone who's been in that market. Now, when I was talking to you, Shiro, you know, like offline before, you said that you were facing challenges, you know, like in getting Kenyan actors, and right here, Ida is telling us that some of the actors have been exploited before. So is the issue maybe the market rate? The market rates that are being offered are not aligning with the market rates that the producers are offering? Shiro.
I don't think so. I mean, how then are we able to bring John DeMello? How are we able to bring Van Vika? How are we able to bring Tumi Marake? She's like one of the biggest stars in South Africa right now. She's a comedian and an actress. So I don't think it's about race. I think it's a stigma, in my opinion, just because of the film location and the thought of maybe this is what they would term is another Tanzanian film.